everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, hit the big subscribe button, join the fam. I make videos all about health and wellness. Also tap that little notification bell. That will let you know every time a new video is out so you never miss a thing. In this video, we are talking about the female cycle, having a monthly and what that looks like and how to really hone in on understanding when your body is going to be responding in certain ways because of your hormones. So if you're familiar with ovulation, this is the time of the month where you are the most social. You're the most energized. You have energy. If you're working out, this is the time you want to really push yourself in workouts and you'll see good results. If you have a busy schedule, you'll just find that you can keep up with it better this time of the month. It's like the best time of the month is the month you have the most energy, you interact well, your speech and your words, they flow well during this time of the month. So if you are trying to have a tough conversation, maybe at work, or you need to present an idea to a group of people, this is the time of the month to do it. It's really just honing in on your hormones, and your hormones during ovulation are making everything easier for you when it comes to words. So that's something to be aware of. So typically your ovulation will be kind of maybe halfway through the cycle. But there's a really cool app just to be more in tune with what your body's doing when. It's called Flo. I will link it down below, but pretty much it tells you like each week of the month how your body's responding. And some weeks of the month, your body is more oriented towards finishing tasks and really honing in on a project and really completing things, checking things off the to-do list. Other weeks, like I said, you're more social. Those are the weeks that, like, if you're going to be busy, if you're going to work out hard, if you're going to do those things, that's the time to plan it because your body is going to respond the best with it. So it can make things a little bit easier on you. Now, granted, if you have a social outing and it's not that time of the month when you're feeling social, it's not like you're not going to go. But if you are planning things, it's just nice to have that in mind. If you have something really big that you want to accomplish, plan that for the time of the month when you have the most energy hormonally. Now, if your hormones are balanced, the difference shouldn't be so dramatic. You'll notice a subtle change throughout the month in your energy, but it shouldn't be like super dramatic. If you have really dramatic changes, like for example, if you have bad PMS, that can really affect 2 weeks out of the whole month, 2 weeks out of your cycle. You can be really low, not have any energy, not feel like doing anything. It can be really bad, and working on your hormones will help that. And I have a video all about hormones and the testing I help people get done. So I'll link that down below if you're interested in that. But anyway, so yeah, I like the Flo app. It kind of just gets you familiar with your body and when is the best time. It talks about different greens that or foods, different foods that are really good for certain times of the cycle. It talks about your focus, what is good to focus on each week of your cycle. Also exercise, like that second 2 weeks of the month, the last 2 weeks of your cycle, so days like 14 through 30, those are the days when your body doesn't recover as quickly. Your digestive system is slower. So those times you probably don't have the energy to push yourself super hard in a workout. And that's okay. You can take the pressure off during that time of the month because your body's actually not going to recover that great during that time of the month. So you can just do a moderate exercise, what feels moderate to you with what you usually do. And you can walk, you can do stretching, you can do less, and that's okay because that time of the month you have less energy, and that time of the month your body doesn't recover as quickly versus the first 2 weeks of your cycle, your body is recovering very well. And so that's the time you want to push yourself because it will adapt well and you'll recover, you won't be as sore. Versus last 2 weeks of the cycle, day 14 through 30, you might find yourself being sore and, feeling things you don't usually feel. And you're like, why is my body reacting? It's because of the hormones present in your body. So the point of this video is just that your hormones really affect your mood, your energy, your focus, your so many different things. And I feel like women are not really educated on their cycles and how that's affecting them. And, you know, we all know that we feel different ways, different times in the month. But, you know, there can be times in the month where you're a little bit more edgy and cranky, and it's because your hormones are shifting so much. And you can be like, oh my goodness, is something terrible happening in my life? Well, it might just be your hormones for those 3 days. And if you can stick it out, don't worry, you'll survive, you'll get through it. It's not the end of the world. But sometimes in those moments, it can feel like it. But if we kind of know where we are hormonally, it can take the pressure off, relax. In a few days, this will all be taken care of again. So yeah, I love just being aware and in tune with my body, what time of the month it is, and using it to be more efficient in my life, using it to be more effective in my life. You know, those weeks, the last 2 weeks of the cycle, when I can really prioritize getting tasks done and getting projects done, completed, that's when my brain is optimized for those things. I'm going to plan those things for the last 2 weeks of the month. Those 2 weeks when my brain is optimized for being social and connecting with people and networking, whatever it may be, that's when, if it's in my control, that's when I'm going to plan those things. And now, does life always turn out perfectly and everything is planned exactly how it works with our cycle? No, sometimes it's not, and that's okay. We can be flexible with that, but, you know, if it is within your, you know, within you to be able to plan things when your body's optimized for them, hey, why not? Why not be more efficient? So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. There are many resources down below. I will leave them. But just, yeah, books about your cycle, how to track your cycle. You know, obviously, if you're trying to get pregnant or not trying to get pregnant, those are reasons why to learn the flow of your body. But there's so many more reasons than just, you know, trying to get pregnant or not. There's so many more reasons to be aware of it. I have used, not consistently using it right now, but a Lady Comp. It's like a temperature thing you take every morning. It tells you where you are in your cycle, and that's really helpful just to know. Other times I just use my app, and if you're pretty regular, it's pretty easy to figure out, give or take a day or two. But there are more specific devices that just do a really accurate job. Lady Comp is one of them, and yeah, I really like that too. So that's all for this video. If you have any questions, comment them down below. Let me know if you feel like you're in tune with your cycle and if you know that time of the month for yourself, or if you're like totally like, oh my goodness, this is new to me, like I didn't know. I would love to I'm just curious. And yeah, if you give this video a big thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.